So I want to talk about a few things I really like about this Jeep. I've had it for, I don't know, probably like 5 to 6 months already. So I've gotten used to it. I can give you a proper, I guess, an owner's review of the driving dynamics. Well, as you can tell, it's a stick shift. 2019 Wrangler JL. People always ask me, why did I get this in a manual? It was $6 grand cheaper, so big savings right there. Yeah, I do live in New York City, well, Queens, and I know it's traffic, but I still love it. I mean, I've driven the automatic. It was just too simple for me, so I went to the sticks instead. And as I said, it was $6 grand cheaper than the automatic version, because I think this was sitting on the lot for a good minute. It was about to see its second birthday on the lot, so I was like, you know what? It's cheaper. I like the mechanical dynamics of it, so why not? So, alright. One of the main things I really like about this, the shifter. I've driven Jeeps. I've driven the old Jeep before, a 2012 version. The shifter was really loose. Even when it's in gear, it'll be shaking like a stripper. But this one, man, it is tight as a drum. Barely any play. Even when it's in neutral, it probably has like an inch of play going back and forth or side to side. Like an inch of play. When the old one, you could, hell, shake it like crazy. You have like 4 inches of play on each side. But this, it's good. I like it, man. It's really tight. Well, that right there was the automatic start stop. I don't see why people complain about it a lot. All you gotta do is remember to hit the button when you step into the car. And hey, this thing has plenty of power. That's another thing I like about it. It has a lot of power. I think it only has, what, 260 pound-feet of torque. But that 260 feel like it's over 300 to me. So that's two things right there I like about it. I like the feel on the stick. I love the power. The steering, well, it's a Jeep, so it ain't much. It ain't much when it comes to driving dynamics. Is in the steering wheel. It has a lot of play in it, so you can get much from that. If you're buying a Jeep for perfect handling, well, get something else. Try what's that thing called? SRT, whatever. I don't remember. Try Cherokee. Maybe Cherokee has better handling. I've never driven one personally, but I'm 100% sure it has better handling than this Jeep. All right. So another thing I really like about this Jeep, it's a lot quieter than the previous model year. I'm sure, yeah. You hear like little creaks and crackles in the back from the hardtop. It's a modular setup, so you're gonna hear noise from that. You get used to it. But other than that, on the highway, it's quiet. I like it on the highway. I haven't gone on a road trip yet, but soon I will. That's a little bit of power right there you get from it. It is a rev-happy engine though. So in order to get a little bit of performance out of it, you gotta rev the hell out of that engine. And right there went from 0 to 50 real quick. Jumped off the line at the stoplight. This thing can all ass. I don't care what nobody say. It has plenty of power. Could it use some more? Hey, yeah. Could always use more power. You can never have enough. If this was like, say, 500 horsepower, of course it'll be better, but this, what, 280 that it has is perfect for the setup. The things that annoy me about this Jeep though is just minor things, a little fit and finish. Out the back, where there's glue underneath the back window, when it gets really hot, it can melt. I've seen the glue melt. You put your finger in it and come back out. It's full of gluey stuff. But other than that, it's a good car, man. She's been good to me. And yes, the engine can roar. I don't know if this is coming through the speaker, because I'm just recording on my iPhone, but the engine can roar. It's not a bad sounding engine. Anyways, back to the driving. I've yet to use a 4-wheel drive in this, but I'm glad it has it too. That's another thing I like about it being in New York City. Well, Queens, snows a lot here. It gets cold. You get ice, rain, and a little blizzard here and there. So I'll be looking forward to be using this. You hear that? She can sing. Take it up to about 4,000 RPMs in second gear, and it gives you plenty of power. One thing I don't like though, these vents. They look cool. You can, boom, spin them around and all that stuff. But one morning it was a bit chilly, so I put the heat on, and after I was driving for about, an hour. By the time I got done driving, these were literally hot to the touch. They were very hot. I don't know if that's normal. I've never driven a car that the vents get so hot before, but they were hot to the touch. So that was kind of weird, but I don't know. I'd rather have it hot than not hot enough. Because as I said, winters get brutal in New York. But driving around this here with the stick, it's cool. One thing I don't like though is the clutch. The clutch is damn near dead. It's too light. It took me like 2 weeks to get used to it. And usually with a stick car, I jump in it, take me like a day or so. But this clutch took me about 2 weeks. Granted, I wasn't driving it every day, but still, I wish the clutch had some more feeling. Let me see what else. The view out the front. I've driven a couple cars before. Nothing can compare to this view out the front. Yeah, the windscreen is small, but you can see everything, man. You have a real commanding view out the front of this thing. It does ride very tall. It is a tall car, and that helps with the view also. And then the upright windscreen, you just boom. What's that? Everything, you can see it all. What else do I like about this? Let me see. Well, New York taxes are very high, but you know what? It seems like they don't spend all that tax money on the road, so it's really bumpy. A lot of potholes. When I used to have my little Nissan, I used to have to be ducking and dodging potholes, swerving on the highway. With this, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I just drive right over them. Just run right over them, no problem. The AC in this thing blows ice cold. Gas mileage is trash, but as I expected it to be. I'm buying a Jeep. I'm not buying a Prius or a Tesla. I know it's gonna have bad gas mileage. I'm averaging right now on the highway, I say about 20. But when I go through the city, like I go to Manhattan, Brooklyn, or down in the busy area of Queens, I'll average like 14. And part of that is my fault, because I love to rev the engine. In first gear, I'll bring it up to like 4,000 RPMs, 5,000 RPMs, whatever. I love the sound of it. But so the gas mileage, that's all me. That's my fault. I rev it too much. Come to a stop sign like this. When I first got it, the clutch was so light. I'm at a stop sign. I had to be like extra careful. Now I'm about to jump on the highway. Show y'all how it feels on the highway. As I said, I've driven the previous one. I used to own the previous one in 2012, and on the highway, it rode like a raped ape. It was horrible. Well, I'm not gonna say it was horrible. It was, compared to this, it's a huge difference. Cause I've road tripped with the older version a lot, and I was fine with it. But when jumping out of that and jumping into this, it's a huge difference in the driving dynamics on the highway. It's smooth. You never have to white knuckle it. It feels like a normal car. Only difference is you're sitting like 2 or 3 feet higher. And man, the commanding view you have out the front is second to none. That's another one of the good things about this and the older version too. So now I'm in 4th gear, going like 62. Another thing I really don't like much about this is 6th gear. The 6th and the 5th gear, they're almost useless, especially 6th. If you're going, you got to be going at least 80 to feel any sort of power in 6th gear. But from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, tons of power, especially 3rd gear. Then when you shift from 3rd to 4th, so smooth. I love it. I'm going to call the shifter the Porsche of Jeeps, man. It's a really good shifter. The clutch, trash. The shifter, mwah, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can hear the wind noise, but you get a little bit of wind noise. It sounds like the windscreen, I don't know, the top or the wing mirrors. I don't know where it's coming from, but you hear a little bit of noise. It's not annoying. It's not that intrusive. It's awesome. Oh, another thing though, the brakes and the gas pedal, to me, it's a little bit too far apart because it's hard to try to heel and toe it. And I got small, narrow feet too. Well, maybe it's my fault then. It could be my fault. I got some skinny ass feet, so it's hard to heel and toe properly in this. But it is possible. I can do it, but I just gotta twist my body around a little bit. So, boom, right there. Downshifts are really smooth. Honestly, before I bought this, I thought it would rev match for you, but about a day driving, I realized, oh, it doesn't rev match for you. I don't know why I thought it did. I probably might have seen something on the internet, rumors or something before it actually got released, saying it was going to rev match, but I guess I was wrong on that. But other than that, I can't see at the front because it's too bright. It's awesome, man. The interior is nice. I got the basic interior. This is sport. It comes with heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated mirrors. I think this is a 5-inch screen. It's damn near useless. 9 times out of 10, it's turned off unless I plug up the aux cord to it and play some music. That's about it. Other than that, it's useless. Granted, though, the view from the rear camera when you use this is awesome. No complaints right there. Even at night, it's still really bright at night. So I have no complaints about the camera. From 4th to 3rd, real smooth. Oof, I thought it was a cop just now. I'm just driving around in circles right now. I'm about to go to the grocery store, grab me some coconut water. I'm trying to be healthy out here. But I just went through a tunnel. I was about to rev it, but I did rev it. But yeah, it's a Jeep. Oh shit! Damn, bus driver. It's random. Yeah, you get a ton of power in 2nd gear. Oh my goodness. Ton of power. And 3rd gear also. Let me see if I can spin the tires. There we go. Got a little bit of tire spin just now. One thing in New York though, I don't know how long my clutch is gonna last. It's a lot of stop and go traffic, stoplights, stop signs. There's people acting dumb on the road. It's a lot of stop and go. So I don't know how long this clutch is gonna last. I haven't heard any complaints about the clutch online yet. It seems pretty good. And one more thing in New York, man, you gotta be quick on that shift when you get on that clutch release when you have the stoplight, cause dudes will be on that horn in a heartbeat. So you always gotta be on that joint. Going through the neighborhood, real bumpy, but it don't matter. As I said, with my Nissan, I'll be going slow, be ducking and dodging potholes. With this, I still avoid them, but I don't make it a priority to avoid them. I can go over there. I should have went left right there. This is my neighborhood of Queens Village, where the roads are horrible. But we still out here though. And the Jeep loves the bumps, I guess. Is that oh, that's a nice MR2 right there. Toyota MR2. Oh, we got a student driver in front of us. Yo, mad slow. I'm not gonna hit the horn though. I'm gonna get to the stoplight. I'm gonna see if I can open it up a little bit when I get to the stop sign. See if y'all can hear some engine noise or the exhaust, whatever. I've thought about putting a new air intake on this, but I'm getting rid of it in a couple months. So, all right. I'll open it up. A little bit of spin. Let me slow down before I get my black ass arrested. And that's the end of the video, man. That's it. You know, this is my Jeep. I love it. I have no complaints. Well, a little bit of complaints, a little fit and finish issues. But other than that, she's damn near perfect. I'm gonna get a Gladiator in a couple months. I need a bed, bigger screen. I'm not getting it in a stick shift though. I'm getting an automatic. Every forums I've looked at, every online reviews, everybody keeps saying the stick shift for the Gladiator is horrible, so get an automatic. Plus, especially if you're gonna be carrying loads or you're gonna be towing, and that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. So definitely automatic for that. And I'm gonna try my best. To get a 911T by Christmas, be like a Christmas present to myself. And that's gonna be in a stick. See this jackasses now? It's 2 lanes, dummy. Jesus. And that's the conclusion of the video. Got nothing else. 2 lanes, jackass. Not 1. Damn. 2 lanes, not 1. It's 2 lanes, not 1. Yeah, but you didn't have to come all the way over though. But it's 2 lanes though, bro, not 1. How am I wrong?